Hi dear students, as you are watching the session, that means you are happy and excited to know more about earliest people. So let's start with our second session of our first chapter, what, where, how and when. In session 1, we learned why we study history and what can we know about past by studying history. We also learned where did earliest people lived and what they did for living. Continuing with the same, in session 2, we will learn how and why did people travel. What was the effect of traveling? Do you know where did our country get the name India and Bharat from? Maybe puzzled or many thoughts in mind. Don't worry, we will learn the same in this session. Traveling of people. Since thousands and lakhs of years ago, people have been traveling around Indian subcontinent as well as from one continent to another continent. Reason for people were many, like common people for livelihood or due to natural disaster, like if there were droughts due to no rains, floods due to too much of rain, or any other natural disaster. Common people had to leave their lands and shift or travel from one place to another. Even armies traveled one state to another, fight with them, and merge the state with their state. It sounds weird, isn't it? But if you see, history is full of wars and bloodsheds. Merchants also traveled for trading. Trade means selling our goods and buying goods from others. Other type of travelers were the religious teachers to teach religion, wisdom to people. Some people even traveled for adventures. For traveling, people used several means of transport like horses, camels, bullock carts, ships, and even by walking. Now we will go to the next topic, that is effect of traveling. Now the question is, what were the effects of traveling? By traveling, our cultural traditions are enriched. When one travels, he does not move alone, he carries the art every place, as different kind of food, music, architecture, carving on stones. When people move from one place to another, they come up with different styles to enrich this cultural tradition. Now, the next topic is name of the land, India and Bharat. It is quite interesting to learn how our country got the names India and Bharat. So let's first talk about how our country got the name India. The name comes from the river Indus. The same Indus River which flows from Kashmir to Pakistan. This river is also called as Sindhu in Sanskrit. Now you will have a question. Why only river Indus when we have many rivers in our country? The fact is we have not named our country. It was named by the outsiders. If you study history, we had close connections with the Greeks and the Iranians. Whenever Greeks wanted to come to India, they had to cross the Indus River. So for them, India was a country which comes after crossing Indus River. Even it was called as Sindhu River. The terms Indus, Hindus, Hindi, Hindustan comes from the name Sindhu. From Indus, it turned to India. Now let us learn about the other name of our country, that is Bharat. Where did it come from? In the northwest, there lived a group of people who called their area as Bharatvansh. The same civilization is mentioned in Rig Veda, which was written around 3500 years ago. Finally, the same name was given to our whole country. So, did you understand the today's chapter? I hope you were not bored and it was more learning for you. See you in the next session with more learning. Bye.